Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats, you know that we gotta run it back. Whether on the field or the court, you know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
All right, what's good, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Live Wire Sports Media. And today we're going to talk about Marina Mabrey, who, again, is on the move. In this latest episode, we're going to talk about how Marina Mabrey has just requested a trade from the Connecticut Sun after the Connecticut Suns has lost their whole starting roster from 2024. That means Alyssa Thomas, who signed with the Phoenix Mercury, DeWanna Bonner, who signed with the Indiana Fever, Breonna Jones, who signed with the Atlanta Dream, DJ Carrington, who was traded to the Dallas Wings, and I think Tiffany Harris. I think she's either in Chicago or she's in. I think she's with the Valkyries. I'm not sure, but nevertheless, they all gone, and she's the last one standing. Now we could go back and think about 7 months ago when Marina Mabrey was with the Chicago Sky, and a lot of people was going after her because she didn't make free throws. She was inconsistent a little bit. There was a lot of toxicity going on in the Chicago Sky franchise around Kennedy Carter, around Angel Reese, whatever the case might be. But Marina Mabrey said, hey, enough is enough. I wants to go. So the Chicago Sky granted her wish, shipped her off to Connecticut, where she made the playoffs, helped Connecticut make the playoffs, had a pretty good playoff run. Now, between the two teams, she was averaging over 14 points a game. Now, that production, it's pretty good because especially coming off the bench. And then she did log in some starter minutes, too, at the same time. So, with that being said, what is next for Marina Mabrey? Who knows? Because she has I think her salary is $210. And for any team to take on that salary, they're going to have substantial cap space, or they're going to have to create cap space to take her on. Now, there's a number of teams that could probably do it. The Valkyries, who has the money. Delivery, I don't think Delivery would risk anything because they're going to have to give up a person and a pick to trade for her to fit her under their structure. What the Aces look to get her, don't know. I don't see her fitting in that culture war over there because you know how that turned out. Could she fit in Phoenix? I don't think so. Phoenix they're going to have to give up somebody. And I don't think they're going to give up anybody. Could she fit down in Atlanta? Could she fit in Seattle? Who knows? There's really, to me, there's only two logic fits for Marina Mabrey, to be honest with you, if there was a trade. Could she fit down there in Washington? You know what I'm saying? So now they did get Natasha Howard. They get Tina Charles over there, but she's like, I don't want to play for this organization because this organization isn't going nowhere. Now, my thing is, Marina Mabrey, she's going to ring chase now. She want to look for the best opportunity for her to win, to get a title, to win a championship. It's not about being productive because she's up. I think she's in her early 30s. I'm not sure, or she's not yet close to 30, whatever the case may be. But Marina Mabrey has to realize that she's going to be a journey person now. She's going to be a person that, she's going to be a service person, probably off the bench, serve as a starter here and there. She's already playing in a rival, but has not really played in a rival, to be honest with you. She's spending more time out here cooking on the internet. She's spending more time doing these TikTok dances or whatever the case would be, and then you see her rehabbing or I guess exercising, but then you dancing. So how hurt is your calf To be honest with you, how hurt is your calf if you out here doing all of these TikTok videos, doing these dances and all of this stuff? It doesn't add up, to be honest with you. Now, this was breaking news a couple of days ago with Marina Mabrey, and Alex Paparoto broke the news about it. And to me, like I said, there's only two large teams to go. Now, for Indiana to make it work, they will have to add in Katie Lou and Christy Wallace. Doing the two on the roster. They might have to put Jalen Brown in there. I don't see them doing it, but I think Katie Lou and Christy Wallace in a pick, not this year's pick, or maybe next year's pick, but and to get Marina Mabrey. When you think about it, because people keep using Lexi Hall as a trade bait, and they're not going to get off of Lexi Hall. And even if Lexi Hall contract is up next year, they'll resign her. They'll resign her because they're going to have the money to resign her. So it don't really matter to bring Lexi Hall back. Depends on what Lexi Hall's season looks like in 2025. Now, Marina Mabrey could come in and contribute right away off the bench, because guess what? You have a second unit with her. She could be, to be honest, Marina Mabrey could come in to be a reliever for Kelsey Mitchell. Then you have Sydney Colson coming in as a reliever for Caitlin Clark. And then, but I don't see Marina Mabrey playing. Then again, stranger things has happened, to be honest with you. I can't never say never, because I feel like at the end of the day, it's all about winning. Like we never thought DeWanna Bonner was gonna come to the Fever. They ain't gonna didn't thought Sydney Colson was gonna come to the Fever. So who knows? But now the Golden State Valkyries, they could use her. They can use another shooter. Because really, what they pick up Jalon Salone, who's a scorer. You know, she plays all of the different positions. I really wish we had got Jalon Salone. I really wanted her. That really hit me hard, to be honest with you. That was the one free agent that I really was fixated on the Fever getting, and that's with Janelle Salone. I really wanted her. I mean, I talked about her so much in different videos, and I just felt, the air just got sucked out of me. But the front office has done well, has been doing well, and I'm not going to sit back and question them. It's just what it is. Maybe they might work out a trade and try to send her over and get some other piece. I don't know. So maybe it could be a three-way trade. How about this? Say, for instance, trade Marina Mabrey to the Valkyries. The Fever trade Katie Lou and what's her name there? Christy Wallace to the Sun. And then the Valkyries trade Janelle Salone to the Fever. Hey. And then you just some picks, add some picks in it from here to there. I think it would be good, but I think Golden State is not going to get off of Janelle Salone. They're not going to get off of her. But anyway, Marina Mabrey. Don't know what her future may hold. Don't know where she may go. To be honest with you, the Sun do not have to trade her. She could ask for a trade, but they don't have to trade her. They could keep her until the season start. They could keep her to the season start. You know why? Because she'd be valuable later on down the line to trade than trade right now. Especially as she goes in the season and she has a really good productive first half of the season, then they could trade her to get something for her. They could get a higher pick for next year and probably a player. If you trade her now, you're only going to get what you could get for her. And like I said, nobody's going to want to probably take on that huge contract of Marina Mabrey. At this point, she's a veteran. I will not pay her. You got to look at it. She's been, how many teams Marina Mabrey has played for? That's what you got to look at. She's never been in one spot for a long, long time. So you got to look at it. how many teams she played for. Okay, so she started with the Dallas Wings in 2020. In 2020, she will continue to improve in Dallas, where she spent 3 seasons in Dallas. Then in 2022, she joined the Sky, and then she spent all of 2023 with them. So she only been with them for 1 year until she got traded. Then she traded. So she's about 5 years, 5 or 6 years in the league. You know what I'm saying? So, and you think about it, so she's what? She's 28. Okay, she's 28 years old. So that's not bad. She's 5'11". So yeah. So did she play for the Sparks also? I think she played for that. She played overseas a little bit too. So she got some years on her. Yeah. She got some years on her. Like I said, but she's 28, so, and she's a shooting guard. So, and you need a scorer. But she played pretty okay defense a little bit here and there as well. But like I said, there's really only 2 teams that really, I think, I don't see New York going for her. I definitely don't see Seattle going for her. They could, but they don't know if they got the money to bring on her over there. Atlanta, I don't see that work. I don't see that. Atlanta pretty set. You look at Chicago, they got pretty set a little bit. And I don't think she's gonna go back to Chicago. We look at the Aces, she'll probably be on the bench. She might not get a lot of minutes playing with the Aces anyway. Minnesota Lynx, you look at what they got. Could they use them? Probably could, especially a firepower person to come off the bench to contribute. And she will be in a culture with Cheryl Reeves where it's like, to be honest, Cheryl Reeves reminds me of Greg Popovich. You know, very low key. You know, she has her issues. You know, but at the same time, that team plays a certain style. Can Marina Mabrey play like that? If you have her and Kayla McBride out there shooting threes, that'll make Minnesota very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So that's a team to watch out for. Minnesota getting Marina Mabrey over there, that would be pretty good. And like I said, the Valkyries, they got the money. The Indiana Fever will have to create cap space. They have to create cap space with Sidney Colson already claiming 90,000, you know, for the league minimum, the vet minimum. You know what I'm saying? And it's because of her experience and stuff and what she has done in the league. But for Marina Mabrey, I mean, that 210 hurts, boy. That's a lot of money for her. And then you got to think about it. You getting her for a 1-year rental. You ain't going to pay her that. Because if you trade for her and you say you try to match the contract or you pay her, like say, hey, we're not going to pay you for 1 year, we're going to pay you this much. You know, we're not going to give you 220, two something. No, we're going to pay you about 1 something, you know, and then they can still maneuver. Yeah, but it's going to be interesting. Like I say, Marina Mabrey on the move again. Everybody from Connecticut, I can't even talk. Everybody from Connecticut left her all by herself. Now, it's up to the Connecticut Sun organization if they want to go out and trade her. Well, they didn't waste no time trading DJ Carrington. So, hey, I mean, I'm sure they're not gonna waste time trading Marina Mabrey because they're not gonna want to go in the season with her. They want to go in a whole different direction. So we see. But until the next episode, like, comment, subscribe. This your boy Livewire Sports, and I'm out.
Hey. so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats, you know that we gotta run it back. Whether on the field or the court, you know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.